All right, what is up, people? Welcome to episode 10 of the Demxcrazy podcast, where we politic about all things that move the culture forward. I'm one of your hosts, Roy Gunner.
It's your boy Rasul Reed, double R, Rasulio. Let's get it.
And your boy Chris B Music at Instagram, man. This is episode, what, number 10?
Yes, sir.
Number 10.
We at episode number 10,
Top
man.
10.
Time is
First
going
milestone in the books.
But yeah, man, let's get right into it, man. We got a special guest today, man. We got another KCK, Wyandotte County native in the building, man. We got one of the dopest rappers in Kansas City, Kansas, man.
Yes, sir.
He real to the streets, man. Let's bring Eddy Moe to the podcast, man.
Let's go.
What's up? What's happening, family?
What's up, Mo? What's good, man? Thanks for stopping by, man.
Appreciate it.
Man, so, man, we see you, man. You've been doing a whole bunch of things right now, man. You dropping projects. You got music videos out, man. How long you been rapping, man?
Man, look, this 21, man. So I've been rapping for about the last, 5-6 years? About 5-6 years. It all started back in like 2013 or something.
Dang, dog.
Yeah.
So how'd you get into rapping, like, in 2013, man? What happened?
Well, I was on a little vacation, man. You know what I'm saying? I was on a little vacation, man. I did a little time, and I had a celly, right? And he's from D.C. His name King Dilla. Rest in peace. He ended up passing away a few years ago.
Rest in peace.
But that was my dog right there, and he was on this rapper kick all the time. So we be in the cell. He just in there rapping. He like, Young, you ain't never tried to rap, yo? I'm like, man, nah, man, I ain't no rapper. He like, man, you got the swag, man. You can go ahead and do something. So he like, man, go ahead and write something to this. We ain't had no music or nothing there, so listen to the little SN radio and stuff, and I started writing on the beat. Now when he like, see, Young, I knew you had it.
Hell yeah.
I started messing with it. We did a couple talent shows in there.
Man, that's crazy, man.
So I started messing with the music. So when I said, man, I'm gonna come home and mess with that music.
Man, we definitely appreciate you for taking the rap serious and being consistent with it, man, because there's been a lot of niggas out here that's been quote-unquote rapping for 10, 15 years and don't even have albums out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You said you went on a couple of vacations and you got multiple projects out, man. Man, keep pushing, man. What you got, RJ?
Man, well, I just want to ask, I know you said that kind of inspired you to kind of want to pick up the pen, man, but what are some, like, rappers or musicians that kind of inspired you to also want to get into music as well?
I said, my favorite rapper of all time is Jay-Z, man.
Oh, shit, I'm with you, nigga. Good choice, boy.
That's like the best rapper alive.
Hell yeah.
I came up, listened to a lot of Tupac, Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Another one of my favorite underground artists is HD.
That's what's up, bro.
Realistic dude, you know what I'm saying? So them was the rappers that kind of inspired me on it, you know what I'm saying? Then the rappers from my town, from the city, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot of talent that's slept on within our city. So when you seeing guys come together, you listen to them, and you tie into that scene, you listen to, you like, man, they kind of give you inspiration too. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah. So when you mention guys from the city, like who like, do you hear from the city that you like, damn, I want to work with that guy? Besides me, like, who you want to work with?
Besides my vocal music camp, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of guys out there, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Lindell's, he's pretty good. 2 Times, he's good. Trez, he's good. All-time great, Rich the Factor.
Oh, of course.
Hell yeah.
Legend.
I used to listen to a lot of them guys from the 50s.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Davey, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Rondo,
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
No, Rondo, too.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Let me see. Who else I listened to? Kid Two Guns. You know what I'm saying? I came on, I listened to a lot of them. They gave a lot of inspiration.
I always wanted to work with Ryan, though. I thought he was always a dope.
Ryan was dope.
He was a dope.
He was dope. Man.
I don't know what happened to him, but he dope, So,
Ryan real dope.
Yeah, so.
Man, I see that you got an album called Living Legend, man. How did you come up with that title, man?
Man.
Living Legend 1, at least.
Yeah, I came up with that title. It's kind of like a tribute to my dad with that title right there. He passed away, so
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Definitely, I appreciate it. I'm still living, so I'm gonna continue pushing. From everything that you installed in me from the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep that push. I said, living legend, and you know what I'm saying. my name is like a household name anyway around here.
Yeah, for sure. Straight
sure.
up,
That's
man.
what I feel. You know, I feel like
That's
I'm a
real
living
talk.
legend. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I done been through a lot. I overcame a lot. So, you know, and I'm still here. You know, I can still tell my story.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's why
respect,
I
man.
put his picture on the cover.
Yeah, I seen that.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man.
Hell yeah,
That's
and then we
dope.
see that you
Yeah.
know you working, man. You got the follow up coming to that Living Legend 2, man. Tell us
Yeah.
more about that.
Well, Living Legend 2 is the, like you said, the follow up today. I'm going to go ahead back door and come with something. To me, I'm in competition with myself.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's the best way to
me,
be.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it harder
Yeah.
than the first Living Legend. But Living Legend 2 is like the return of the Living Legend, you know what I'm saying? On Living Legend, I kind of broke down a situation that I was going through at that time. You know,
Yeah.
a couple years ago, I had ended up stumbling up and I got into some more legal trouble. So I kind of break that situation down a little bit within Living Legend. So Living Legend 2, you know, I done went and did that, you know what I'm saying? And come back and now this is the second time around. I'm coming back and I'm bigger and I'm better.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Well, shit, we excited, man. We definitely gonna be on the lookout for that, man. So when you dropping that, man, let us know. We definitely will let people know who tune in to the podcast that you got that fire dropping for the people for sure.
You know, just put me on there. Let me get 30 seconds on the album. You know what I'm saying?
You know you locked in.
Okay. I had to make sure.
Yeah.
Y'all heard him on camera. He gonna put me on the album.
I'm coming for the whole vocal.
Yeah, appreciate.
Man, so you got an album called You Already Know What the Fuck I Do. If I'm not mistaken, is that your first professional album that you actually like put out there on Spotify and
Yeah,
all that shit?
that was the first one.
All right,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
man, yeah. How'd you come about that, man? The motherfucker dope, man. How'd you come about that, man?
Man, I tried to come up with title after title, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what they talking about. I don't need no fucking title. I'm like, I can't come up. I'm like, man, they already know what the fuck I do anyway.
It makes sense.
When
to me.
I
makes
said, that, I
sense.
said, damn,
He said, "Bing!" A light bulb just hit. You know what I'm saying?
ain't nobody else can drop that. Let me be the first one. So I named that the album. You already know what the fuck I do, man.
Yeah.
And when I dropped it, I got a lot of attention from it. Some people were like, man, with the name of the title, you know, it might be, you know what I'm saying, kind of vulgar. I'm like, nah. If it is, if it ain't, fuck them.
Shit,
I'm surprised
it fit. Shit.
I'm surprised they let you slide with that title. I'm like, damn, they let you slide with that. All right, fuck it.
You know, we had a conversation about that.
Oh yeah.
We had a conversation about that.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Rasul though, man. Rasul, man, Rasul really
shit.
put me in the game, man. When it comes, the man really got a lot to do with my career, man.
That's what's
Ah,
up,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I appreciate him.
How-
I salute
how
him
mu-
at all time.
How much time we got, Gunner?
You got
we got 3
minutes.
minutes.
Okay, this is the origin story of how I met Eddy Moe. You know what I'm saying? This is cause he was messing with a guy named SDI. Shout out to Squirt.
Shout
You know
out
what I'm
to
saying?
SDI,
He gonna be on
man.
the podcast soon. And you know, and I just seen him on Facebook and whatnot. I thought he was already a star. I thought he was already big. I'm like, who is this guy? Like, they always working with this guy named Eddy Moe. He must be. I know he, cause he said that somebody came from Dallas or whatnot. Cause I know you had a plug in Dallas, like you
Yeah.
was down there. I'm like, who is this Dallas cat? And then Squirt was like, yeah, Eddie want to meet you. I'm like, me? Cause I was the kind of like the
Yeah,
brains behind the operation.
Yeah, I
Then
heard a lot about you.
he pull up and we had a conversation. After that, shit, 6 years later, shit, we still here. So
Hell yeah.
so
Well, shit, that's real shit, man. So, I mean, with you, man, everything that you've been doing, you've been really, like, consistent, you know, when it comes to music videos, putting projects out. So, I just want to ask, you know, what are some keys to, like, staying consistent when it comes to music and entertainment for you?
You gotta push that shit in their face.
Hell
You
yeah.
gotta be like a fly, man, at that barbecue or a nap. Just in their ear. From they motherfucker try to play it out. You know, you be this motherfucker like, all right, that's like, man, what the fuck? Get the
shit,
fuck on
you can't
with
play
it.
no shit up in your ear.
Nah,
Shit.
Here I am, nigga. Pay attention to me. You know
especially at the barbecue, shit. I'm
Hell
going,
yeah.
Yeah.
got his ass.
That's facts, man.
That's true. You
you
gotta,
gonna have to give you some attention. So I like to just continue, you know, working, and you gotta invest in yourself. To me, that's the key.
That's
if
a
you
fact.
really trying to do something, then you know you gotta put your all in it. You can't fake with yourself, man.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
a fact.
come 100. So if I sit down and I say, I mean, I want to do music, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my all behind it. I'm not gonna half step in nothing I do. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So,
real.
Facts.
Shit, that's real, man. That's what we've been trying to, you know, on our podcast. That's kind of what we've been preaching. You know, basically, you know, investing in what you believe in, man.
True.
Because you know nobody gonna believe it if you don't believe it. Nobody
facts.
gonna want to put money into something that you not putting your own money into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why would I give you $1 when you ain't gave yourself $1?
Right.
Cause like I said, you know, 'cause like I said, you've been out there hustling with them CDs. That's when CDs was big 5 years ago and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And you called me. You said, "Yeah, man, I gotta get some more." I sold out in one day. I was like, "Damn, again?"
What nigga
I
moving?
sold out the trunk one day.
I said, damn. I'm like, we just pressed him. Literally, we just pressed him up that same day. We go over there.
Yeah.
He got the CDs. I'm looking like, damn. He said, yeah, man, I need some more. I said, damn, we just got you another one. So, you know.
Hey,
but,
shit moving like hotcakes, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, shoot, man, we gonna take a little bit of a break, man. A little bit of an intermission. You know, we got to pay some bills in this mug, keep the lights on,
Stimulus
man.
checks.
You know what I'm saying? Stimulus checks,
I got
getting deposited and withdrawal.
I got mine.
We got Eddy Moe here in the business, in the building with us, man. This is Demxcrazy Podcast, episode 10.
Let's get it.
All right, welcome back to episode 10 of the Demxcrazy, man. We got Eddy Moe with us in the building, man. We chopping it up, man. Having real conversations, man. Positive energy, man. I see that you got, you know, a business, man, called Lolo Building Services and Lolo Janitorial Services, man. What's that about, man?
Lolo Building Services, Lolo Janitorial Services is
Yeah,
something.
you probably got to get a little closer to the mic.
It's something that my pop started back in the day, like in the early 2000s.
Damn, that's a blessing,
Yeah,
man.
He started that, and at the time when he started, he made me have owner.
That's
I
fine,
say
man.
back then I was about like 10, 11 years old. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know too much about no business stuff, but he had me working for him.
Yeah.
You know, we had put a couple of private contracts where we'd go out,
That's fine, man.
and clean up buildings. You know what I'm saying? Do things like that. I hated it. I hated it.
You
man.
didn't understand the value of it
Yeah,
back
I'm
then.
talking about I'm taking out trash, you know what I'm saying, wiping down tables, you know what I'm saying, wiping glass and stuff. Like, man, why I gotta do this, man? This ain't what I'm trying to do, man.
And little do you know, man, he was building a dynasty for you, man.
And that,
You know?
that he did,
Yeah.
man. And I used to be mad, man. I was like, he like, man, why you always? I said, man, I don't like taking out trash. He said, I'm gonna tell you something like this. Somebody always gonna need somebody to take the trash.
That's facts. That's
Yeah,
that's job security, man.
That's a fact.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So he made me have owner of that, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he passed away. When he passed away, boom, I came sole owner of that. You know what I'm saying? So
Man, rest in peace to your dad,
Yeah,
too,
rest in
though,
peace.
man.
that's why it's a living legend.
Yeah, man, for real, man. Like, because, you know, he might not physically be here on earth, but his business investments, man, and
Yeah,
it's
most
you,
definitely.
man. You're a product of him. It lives on. His business lives on, man. So, and that's the thing, man, in the black community, man. I wish that more parents would be like Eddy Moe's father, man, and have a dynasty that he could pass down to their children, man. That's my goal, man. Whenever, you know, saying I want to have a business that I can pass down to my kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
like I
yeah,
said.
and it's crazy because it's like what you saying, and it's like he was teaching you hard work and the hustle early.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's crazy because you learn that in that, but you take that and you applying that to your music. That's why you grinding hard with your music videos, grinding hard with putting out albums and putting out songs and creating content because, you know, from a young age, you already instilled that hard work and that hustle in you. You know what I'm saying?
most definitely.
Yeah, that's the same thing my dad did. Like I said, nowadays, this generation, they values, you can't pass down nothing now. Except for a Cadillac, you know what I'm saying? It's just
I take that.
yeah, no shit. I mean, I'm like, damn.
wait. I take that lack, nigga. Oh, if it's clean, pass that motherfucker to me.
Well, so to speak on, my dad passed me down one of those too.
Oh, okay.
He got the business and the lack.
Hell yeah.
Oh, damn.
And I need white walls on mine. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, he dropped me off. I had a 82 but Ritz, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
two-tone,
clean.
man. Came through champagne,
Man,
two-tone
dog.
champagne.
Oh, yeah,
Man.
that's dope. Yeah. What?
Shit, I still don't know what the fuck we talking about.
I don't. I ain't a car nigga. I'm gonna nod my head like I know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. For real.
Yeah, I'm telling you, let somebody pass me down the lack. Now I'm gonna throw some Vogues on that motherfucker.
So to piggyback off of that, man, do you have any other business investments that you currently tapped in with right now, man?
I got a couple things up my sleeve. Man.
That's what's up, man.
Man, really, I get some things together. I don't want to speak on it too much.
I feel you. I'm
Yeah.
like that too.
I'm doing something that's gonna be beneficial for
I spill all that shit.
the music.
Yeah, for sure.
For the people around, you know what I'm saying? Something that's beneficial, you know, a milestone for everybody.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's
That's
what it's
what
about.
I'm-
Hell
And,
yeah.
and that's why Rasul and Leroy, man, this was really their idea to get this podcast going.
Right.
And they hit me, I was like, hey, we want you to be a part of the podcast. So I'm like, hell yeah, but it's a platform, man. Like for people that really don't have a platform for themselves, it's a way for them to come on here and let people know what they got going
Right.
on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Hell
said,
yeah.
it's all love between all of us. So, like I said, you know, so.
Yeah, but shit, I want to ask you another question, Eddy, man. You know, what's some advice that you would give someone who kind of looking to get into the entertainment business as a rap artist? Like, what's some jewels that you maybe would drop to somebody who like, damn, you know, I'm in school, I kind of want to get into rap.
if that's what you want to do, you got to stay focused.
It's facts.
Hell
You
yeah.
know,
Facts.
work around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, you know, every little free time, so you know, use it as your hobby. But let your hobby turn to something that's more when you got time for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I used to do. I'd be at work. I'd be working, but I have my headphones on my phone now. Listen to instrumentals and I'm writing. You know, I'm sitting back, boom, okay, boom. But I went so hard for like, you already know what the fuck I do. It took me down about a year
Hell yeah.
before I finished that joint up. But at the same time, I was motivating myself because I didn't want to stop. So I do a song and I drop a video to it.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? So by the time my album came out, I got 12 songs. By the time my album came out, I done had 12 videos
Ooh,
already for it. You know what I'm saying? All that, but I just say you gotta stick to it. That's what you want to do, man. You gotta go ahead and enjoy your passion. You gotta stand behind it. Stay focused. You can't lose your focus. You can't let nothing or nobody throw you off your square. And you gotta utilize your tools. Invest in yourself.
Hell yeah.
Like, what gets you to keep on writing? Because there's a rumor that you got over 500 songs recorded at one time, you know.
I did.
Yeah.
Most
Man.
of them freestyle.
God, that shit. It don't matter.
Unfortunately,
Shit, them still songs.
Unfortunately, you know, I lost most of them,
Ooh-wee.
but I still got some of them locked in that I'm gonna be reiterating and bringing out. But freestyle game out the hook, I could do that too, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
Man, let me ask you this, man. So, do Fat Boy Slaps, do he produce your songs for you?
Fat Boy has produced a couple of my
Okay,
songs.
okay.
Majority of who I work with, of course, my producer is Tree on the Slap.
Tree on the
You
Slap,
know what I'm
okay.
saying? Tree on the Slap, he's a motherfucking genius, man.
Yeah, so shouts out the tree, man.
Yeah, big shout out to Trey, big shout out to Fat Boy, but yeah, I've done work with both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope,
And
man.
I've
I
messed
bought
with
some
both
beats from
of them.
Fat Boy before too,
Yeah,
man.
Fat Boy come with
Yeah.
Fat Boy come with some heat.
Yeah, he do.
Fat Boy beats, you know what I'm
And,
saying?
and he get back with you quick too, though.
yeah.
I mean, I hit the nigga up like on a Monday, by Tuesday. Hey, bro, I got you. Like, damn,
It's
nigga.
like you hit Fat
Damn.
Boy and he like,
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna hit me. I was waiting on you. I got the
Yeah.
perfect thing for you right now.
Hell
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But me and Tree, I dropped 5 projects and Tree done. He did his thing on all of them.
That's fire,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? It ain't nothing that I got that's Tree DNA ain't somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, dog.
Well, shoot, man, y'all, you really, man, putting in that work, man, and putting in that effort, man. So I just want to ask, we already know that you got like Living Legends 2 coming out. Besides that, is there any other like events or any other projects that you also got in the works that people could be on the lookout for?
Well, I got that put a date on it. That put a date on it. It's actually done, but the way I work on my work ethic, I like to give them a double punch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be dropping probably about the same time or a little bit before, you know what I'm saying, Living Legend 2 drop, you know what I'm saying. Put a date on it. It's actually, I'm gonna tell you about this, man. So I was locked up, man, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I was locked up and I had a lot of support, man. So people like that, boom. Tree on the motherfucker slaps. Comes with a fucking album cover out of no fucking
I seen
way.
that.
Man.
Fire,
Well, I was
man.
locked up. I didn't even know nothing about
That's
this.
love right
Boom.
there, man.
Yeah.
They go album cover. So I'm like, man, what's this? He
Yeah.
like, motivation.
Yeah.
So I said, damn, you know what? So now that you done put this out here, you know I gotta drop this, right?
Yeah.
You know I
Yeah.
gotta get the people
Yeah.
that put a date on it.
Yeah.
Because I was locked up, I had access to, iPhones.
Yeah, I seen that shit. I was like, hey, dropping the album, he in there.
Shit, nigga balling.
Damn, what the hell?
Hey, with the fans, it's a different story, man. You know
I
what
ain't gonna lie, the album coming with hard too. I said,
Oh,
what
yeah.
is this? No.
So I said, I got to drop that. So that one's coming. Living Legend 2 coming. I'm going to follow up after them. But be on the lookout for more visuals. The visuals about to drop. You know what
Hell
I'm saying?
yeah.
My boy Fat Boy, he 4K now too. So just put that out there. He's 4K. So
Ooh-wee, that's big shit.
we come with 4K and you about to see a lot of visuals. I like to drop visuals with my
I
music.
Man,
feel
it's
you.
important
You know what I'm
because it helps your music get out there.
Yeah.
Because, like, man, you can have 1 million albums out, man, but, people really ain't going to support until they start seeing them visuals, though, man. Make people
I like to
intertwine
paint
That's
with
a
it, man.
fact.
Yeah.
You know, so I like to paint that picture. So if I'm talking about this and I'm on this song, I want that brought to life.
Hell
But
yeah.
that's a real life event. You know what I'm saying? I rap about real shit. Some of it's storytelling. You know what I'm saying? Not live.
Yeah.
But sometimes, storytelling. You paint a picture just like writing a book.
Hell
You
yeah.
got a beginning, it got a climax, and it got an end.
So,
You know
did
what
Fat Boy Slash produce a lot of your music videos for you?
All of them.
Yeah, because I seen that,
Dang.
man. Because I said I looked at I want to say I probably looked at all of your music videos, man. It seemed like most of them was produced by him. So now I know all of the mothers produced by him.
Every video that I got has been shot by Fat Boy.
That's fire.
Shout out to Fat
That's
Boy.
good, man. To have that connection where you got somebody who can, build with you. You know what I'm saying? Because them videos important. Like I know me myself as a musician, I ain't gonna lie. I just started putting out videos like the past 7 months. Like I had hella projects, but I never had the visuals, and them visuals add a whole nother dynamic. Because I was shooting visuals to songs that. Shit, them motherfuckers are a year and a half old, and niggas, damn, I didn't hear that shit. Like, nigga, this shit been out about a year and a few months. You know what I'm saying? But the video made them listen to it. You know?
Hey, you good over there, Rasul? You got the Patron looking fire as fuck, dog. That nigga over there tearing that shit up, boy. How you feeling, Rasul?
Dizzy. This nigga see a nigga like this. I ain't ate shit. I was like, damn, let me not eat nothing.
Boy,
I don't look fat on the podcast.
You better calm down, nigga.
That nigga got that Patron looking hella fire.
I saw you there looking. This nigga, some nigga gazing in the sky like.
All I see is cups and shit lifting out the peripheral of my eye and shit.
We
like
over
that.
getting lit. Now I got one question.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna save it.
We're gonna save it.
Say that because we got to take a little bit of a break, man. You know, what I'm
rent
saying?
due.
Rent due shit. And nigga, I ain't trying to get evicted, boy. we got Eddy Moe in the building here with us, man. This is the Demxcrazy Podcast, episode 10.
Yes, sir. All right, welcome back to Demxcrazy, episode 10. Ran 1010. We got Eddy Moe 913. So I got a question. It's a personal question. When we going to Australia, man, because you got a lot of fans out there, nigga.
Hey, man, I'll tell you what, as soon as they take these shackles off my feet, start to dance, man. We shooting Australia, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do an Indiana Jones.
You have a boomerang and shit. I said,
Indiana Jones, put on the hat, the whole fit.
Man, they gonna be down under for real.
Swing my ass down through that motherfucker.
But not like you do know you got fans in Australia.
He do.
Definitely. I mean, the whole Australia was fuck with me, man. Hey, I'm talking about so. I'm on there and I'm checking my stats and all this. I'm like, damn, I'm doing numbers.
Yeah.
I'm getting check.
Yeah.
After check.
After check.
And so I'm like, damn, are these checks coming? Where is it? Let me tap in and see where it is. So when I tap into the archive and I see where it's coming, I said, Australia? I was confused. I hit Mr. King. Mr. King, what the fuck is going on? Like, what you talking about? I said, man, Australia is popping. He like, damn!
Yeah, because Chris and Leroy, they got fans in Japan though too.
We
So
just noticed that shit this week, dog.
Well, I've been noticing me.
Well, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't do social media like that.
Yeah.
So them niggas tell me that's like, but you're on TikTok, nigga. I don't know shit about TikTok. Nigga, some Asian motherfuckers dancing to the music. I'm like, oh, damn, I need to go to Japan,
That's where
nigga.
them checks be coming
Yeah,
from.
they
do.
Looking like, I think somebody in Australia is using my shit somewhere.
Hell yeah.
Something.
Yeah, they have
Because
to.
I got a song called Over Your Head.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Over Your Head gets so much exposure. So I'm like, from where?
You
I don't even have a visual to this yet. But Australia.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
And they ride on a fucking kangaroo listening to you.
Yeah.
They will.
Cause when you hear the song, cause I was like, how this hood nigga getting this Australia play? You know what I'm saying? And when you hear the song, I was like, cause the intro sound like some, oh yeah, it's like some earthy
Grand Canyon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, oh, that's why.
Indiana Jones type shit.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
Man.
Whatever you doing, keep doing it, boy.
Oh, we going.
Hell yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
what
we
she
going
was,
outside.
now
Fucking
speaking
all
of
the
all
groupies
this,
up
man,
there.
it kind of was running into a question I had for everybody, man. How do y'all feel that the internet has actually impacted the music business?
You want to go first?
Hey, what segment is this?
It's 3.
Okay.
The internet, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool for the most part. You get people more exposure. You know what I'm saying? More people get to look at you and check you out. You got to be able to accept that constructive criticism, though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm old school, man. You know what I'm saying? I like that old school grind, too. You know what I'm saying?
At the trunk.
Out the trunk, get out there, post your posters everywhere, push that shit in their face.
Hell yeah.
You know, so I'm still with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still print up some CDs and get out there. I don't know if they go sell it or not. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, which they did in the day.
You know what I'm saying?
2 hours.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I like pushing that shit in their face. Promotion, you know what I'm saying? The best sell advertisement is word of mouth.
That's
It is
fact.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So
It is
you
real.
get out there, you make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Hey, man,
That's fact.
Chris B got a new album drop. What?
Yeah.
He got a new album drop. Like, I saw the drop one. Or a gun just dropped one.
Right.
Eddie Moe just
Hell yeah.
dropped one. What? Next one to tell one, and then boom, next thing you know, oh, it's popping. Everybody knows what's up. But internet is an easy way to spread it too, though. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you just gotta get out there.
That's a fact.
I feel like it's better to get out there.
What you think, Rasul?
Well, I got mixed emotions about the internet. You know, it can help you, but it also can damage too. Cause like I said, you know, it's more exposure. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do. You could do less. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go out and, you know, be at the old school to do the chitlin circuits and whatnot and do all that. You can just go on the internet and post something. But now, I think for internet, I think money wise, you know, for me, because people don't buy CDs.
Yeah.
Right.
Hear shit now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The stream is like just 1 cent.
Yeah.
Compared to radio play, which is $1.
Right.
Or a $1 record getting sold. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all sell records. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the bread and butter is the streaming.
Yeah.
So I think it's good because you get more exposure. But as money wise, it kind of lowering your pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's me.
Yeah. What about you, Chris?
Man, the internet, man, it helps out a lot, man. You know, like we talked about a few moments ago, man. Eddy Moe getting streams in Australia, man. You know, me and you getting streamed out the ass in Japan. You know, saying Rasul, I'm sure you getting played over in another continent
Everywhere.
somewhere. You know,
Yeah.
so, you know, so
White
man,
Jesus.
yeah, White Jesus, White Jesus is a great example, man.
Thank you.
I love the internet. Like I said, it can work for you, but it can also work against you, man. They got this thing called cancel culture. So if you say
Yeah.
one wrong thing on there, man, people start fucking with you, dropping you like flies, man. Look at what happened to Nick Cannon, man. Like, he didn't mean no harm, man, but that shit came back and bit him in the ass, man. So it's
Yeah.
like we kind of got to watch how we move. And even with this podcast, like we talked about in the beginning of, we talked about some things on here that we like, shit, we shouldn't have said.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So
But you motherfuckers won't be getting that shit no more.
Yeah.
From here on out, it's business, it's politics. We talking about music.
yeah, so look me in my eyes. Fuck y'all. Now I was playing, but
Those are motherfuckers.
yeah, what y'all fucking? I'm like, nah. So they got us.
Yeah.
I'm still a virgin of y'all. Anyway,
That's a
But
fact.
yeah, man. So you said you went to prison a time or two.
Yeah.
All right,
2
man.
times.
So let me ask y'all this, man. We all can answer this, but I'm gonna ask you first. Do you feel that going to prison can help people learn from their mistakes?
Most definitely, man. Some people might call me crazy, man, but going to prison is actually like
You gotta get a little closer to the mic.
My bad,
Yeah, it's
my
all.
oh, you all good. My
Yeah.
bad.
going to prison is actually like one of the best things to happen to me, man. It gave me, to me, that was my turning point. Let me see, I was 18, man. And, I caught a 5-year sentence.
Damn, man.
So I sat down from 18 to 23.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I missed a lot. You know what I'm saying? But actually, it changed me from that boy to a man.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm saying?
sure.
It took me. That was my turning point. You know what I'm saying? I was out here as young. You know what I'm saying? I was out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Doing the things.
This, that, and the third.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
doing different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that actually really slowed me down and took me out of that for a minute, and it gave me a chance to actually see something else. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sitting in there in a USP, United States Penitentiary, at motherfucking high security levels, where they had John Gotti at.
Damn.
Talking to the dudes that's in here that ain't never going home.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And they look at me like, how much time you got? I'm like, oh, I got 5 years.
Damn.
Then that's it?
I know they envied that, boy.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you gotta get out there and do something right. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you been to? You know what I'm saying? Like, it really helps, man. You know what I'm saying? It depends. You know what I'm saying? Your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Doing time can make or break the best of us. You know what I'm saying? It just, you gotta learn from your mistakes. You gotta learn from your situations and then move forward with them. You know what I'm saying? So it really helped me out a lot. It made me to who I am today.
Hell yeah.
So, RG, what you think, man?
Man, I think, you know, kind of like what he said, it depends on the person, man. I got family members and friends who one that did, you know, 10 years, you know, extensive amount of times, you know, amount of time, but they basically kind of use that to educate themselves, you know what I'm saying? You know, basically reading, you know, learning a whole bunch of stuff that they can, you know, learn in there and come out when they get free and apply that to the real world and stuff like that. So, I mean, I done seen a whole lot of people who go in, educate themselves, and come out, and now they starting businesses and doing things to, you know, to prosper and not only help themselves, but also some of them come back and able to help their communities in different ways and being able to mentor people who going down the wrong path and kind of help them to, hey, you know, I did this, I was there in your shoes, man, but, you know, this, and this can happen if you don't change your ways and kind of get people on the right track. So it just kind of depends on how you use your time, I think.
Mr. Double R.
Definitely.
I'm gonna piggyback off of Roy Gunn and Eddy Moe. It depends on who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's always that old term when a security guard say, "Well, I see you back later," or "See you again."
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes it depends on who you are. Because sometimes you could be winning in prison. Sometimes you can't. You could be
The head honcho.
Yeah, you ain't shit out here. Prison,
Yeah.
you could be that nigga out there. So it depends on who you are. It's some people, but I hope people learn from their mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But it depends on who you are. So Chris B, what you think?
So you think they can learn from it or not, boy?
I don't know. Damn, what is this? Not saying. I think so. I hope so.
All right. Yeah, man.
I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I think people can learn from it, though, man. Like I said, Eddy Moe is a prime example, man. He's out here trying to do positive things, own the businesses, man, putting albums out, and just trying to surround himself with better people now. I look at Wallow from $1 Million Worth of Game.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to
Well, he's in
Wallow.
what 15, 20 years?
20, yeah.
And look at him, man. He's been out for a couple of years now, man. They podcast is like the #1 music podcast, man.
Yeah.
So, man, shout out to
Shout
Wallow.
out to Gilly and them.
That's another dude I follow on social media. His name is Big Hurt. He got a thing called Fresh Out or something like that, man. He started a 10-year bid, and he's out here giving motivational speeches, man, writing books, and, educating niggas about how to be positive and not how to get in prison. So, yeah, I think people can learn from their mistakes.
Now,
Yeah, most definitely.
now, when you said when you was in it for 18, you did like a 5-year sentence.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the reason why your work ethic is like that? Because you so cerebral with your approach with things. Like I drop it instead of drop it because I remember one time you dropped 5 mixtapes or 5 albums in 1 year or 4 mix.
I did 5 in 1 year.
Yeah.
Damn.
I dropped. You already know what the fuck I do. I double back with that Volume 2. You already know what the fuck I do.
Mm-hmm.
I turned around, did Gunna season.
Damn.
I hit The City Is Mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I dropped that Living Legend.
Mhm.
Before I went on vacation again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I actually believe doing that. When you in them type of predicaments, man, shit is serious, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different element, man. That's where I ain't never seen so much respect towards the next man instead of me being in prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just use this as an example. You got guys out here that so-called call themselves homeboys and all that, then you sit there call your homeboy, bitch ass nigga, or hoe ass nigga, or shit like this, and that. First thing first, I'm not gonna come at none of my homeboys like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I find that disrespectful
Right.
because I don't look at none of my homeboys as being bitch ass niggas or hoe ass niggas.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you was that, I wouldn't be fucking with
It's
you.
real.
That's a
You
fact.
know what I'm saying? So when you in there, it's respect. Excuse me. Pardon me. You know what I'm saying? You bump into somebody, you brush somebody's shoulder. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? You step on somebody's shoe. Person gonna give you the utmost respect off top because that's the line that you crossing there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta carry yourself as a man, and that's what a man is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to respect the next man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be going, I'm big bad, and you got bad than me. Who is you?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm a man just like you. You a man. You know what I'm saying? I bleed like you bleed. So you know what I'm saying? Treat me how you want to be treated. So that's how it is in prison. You know what I'm saying? In prison, hey man, they ain't playing them games.
Yeah.
Because you jump out of line, you don't respect. They go on your top.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, man, we about to go ahead and take a little bit another of a break, man. We be back with Eddy Moe, man. It's the Demxcrazy Podcast, episode 10.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to the Demxcrazy, man. Episode number 10. We got Eddy Moe in the fucking
Gunna.
building, man. We appreciate you for stopping through, man, and giving knowledge to niggas, man. Like, you're a
Hell
young
yeah.
nigga, but you been through a lot, so you able to educate people that's younger than you, the same age you, and even older than you, man.
We over here kicking it.
So, they over there sipping on Patron and shit, man. You know, got the finest tequila.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, we've been talking about prison and all that stuff, man. And man, speaking of prison and shit like that, man, do y'all feel like there's a way for violent crimes in Kansas City to slow down or be prevented by any chance, man?
Man, I just feel if everybody keep their mind on their riches, like Pac said,
Facts.
man, keep your mind on your riches, man.
Hell
Don't
yeah.
worry about the other shit, man.
That
Keep
is
your
true.
mind on your riches, man. Keep your mind on getting your pockets right, getting your life right. Don't worry about the next man. Most of the shit motherfuckers is hating on one another.
Yeah.
Behind some bitches.
Yeah, ooh.
Or, some shit like
Yeah,
that, man.
yeah.
That shit, come on. That shit is unnecessary, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mind on your riches, man. Get your life together, man. You ain't got to worry about the next man fucking on your bitch or whatever.
Yeah, that's
Shit
facts.
Becoming correct.
That's
And even
a
if
fact.
they do, then you ain't even tripping over because guess what? You just go buy another one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it is
Hell
true.
yeah.
You know
Double
what I'm
R,
saying?
man.
Yeah. I think it can, but like I said, as long as social media is up, it's always gonna be here. You know, it is. You know,
Facts.
I can post a bet. Like I said, you hear stories about Pop Smoke, and he just on there posing, but they go and screenshot and zoom in somebody's luggage. You know what I'm saying? I think social media play a big, a big way, a part in violence. You know what I'm saying? It could be some phone call. I had threats on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You know,
hell yeah.
That is. All right, I'm gonna get your ass. I'm like, what you do, nigga? Damn. Like, I know y'all probably had some. I know you did, Chris. Not saying, but anyway,
Or G, I can go first.
Shit don't matter. I mean, I man, to be honest, boy, I don't think I would like for it. Just because you don't want to see people dying in your city, but I don't think it is. Just to be honest, just because everybody kind of, it's so many people that care about other people's opinion of them. And that shit is so strong nowadays, especially with what you said with social media. It's like, shit, a nigga do something bad to you just to prove a point. Because of how he feel he being viewed socially by other people. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. That's true.
Hell yeah. I mean, just like, it depends on how you react. So for example, say I'm in a room, right? Mm-hmm. And it just may be me and Eddie. We have a situation. We making talk it out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just us. It ain't that many people. Yeah. But now it's 40 people in the room.
Egos.
Yeah.
Me and you have a situation. Now I got to react different because I can't let these other 38 niggas in here feel like I'm a target. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
And that's just being real.
Yeah.
That's facts. What about you,
real.
Chris B?
Man, I feel like Eddy Moe said pretty much, man. I'm not going to put myself in a situation to get clapped up or nothing like that, man. What it boils down to, I think it goes to what he said about in prison, man. It's about respect, though, man. A lot of shit can be talked out. Yeah, it's a lot of ignorant people out here. You can't talk with them. Sometimes you do got to be the bigger person, like, hey, walk away from it, man. As long as you don't touch me, I won't touch you. That's what it boils down to, man. Focus on yourself, man. And everything doesn't deserve a response, man. There's a lot of stuff that I could have responded to, though. But I'm like, is it worth, me getting hurt or me hurting somebody else, man? Right. So this boils down, man, staying in your own lane and ignoring it, man. If you're not in intimate danger, ignore that shit, man.
That's being a man.
Yeah. I think half of that got to be blamed to parenting, too.
Yeah.
All of us, we've been taught well. We've been known from right to wrong. Some people just don't know.
Everything needs to react.
Yeah, you can react to some shit and you get clapped up thinking, that's how it is, trying to be cute. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, some people, they just don't learn. They don't know how to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you a man, you entitled to your own opinion. You and your homeboy who a man, y'all may not see eye to eye all the time, but that don't mean y'all can't move past certain situations. Some people just take shit so personally.
They do.
And, a lot of times situations niggas be beefing over ain't really a personal situation, for real. It's just something that other people find out that escalated. And now you got people, man, I wouldn't let a nigga do me like that. So now you feel like you got to react. So
some people be on piggyback shit too, man. Like I said, I used to be into this, that, and third. You know what I'm saying? I got people that was beefing with me, man, that I didn't even know.
Hell sad, yeah.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know you. I ain't never did nothing to you a day in my life. In your life, I ain't never did nothing to you.
You must have fucked they bitch or something.
Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I done ran a marathon. Oh, Lord. I didn't say that on camera.
This Edward Moe. That's
you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I had people that hated me for no reason, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who y'all is.
Hell yeah. It's kind of like guilty by association. You know?
That too.
Somebody may see you with a nigga who they got a problem with, and you don't even know that they got a problem with them, and now they got a problem with you, and you don't even. Too,
you know that's me. Why me myself? I move by myself now. I learned a lot from
dealing
with niggas.
Yeah,
fucking around with niggas, man. And my pops used to tell me back then, man, you gonna be out here. He told me this one time, and I stood in his face and I argued with him. We was face to face. I talked neck to neck, and I argued with him. He said, man, you gonna continue ride around, fuck around with these niggas, man. You gonna get yourself caught up in a situation you ain't gonna be able to get yourself out of.
That's a fact.
And I said, no, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I said, I'm sitting in his face about, no, I ain't. That's not gonna happen. Ain't no nigga gonna be able to do nothing. This ain't gonna get me, and then next thing you know, boom, I'll sit my ass down for 5 years.
So is that the reason why you ride solo? Cause I be seeing Eddy Moe just be dolo,
I stay dolo.
Dolo, I'm like, damn.
I fuck with who I fuck with, but I stay dolo at the same time. But yeah, man, I done learned my lesson from dealing with people, man. You catch a lot of backlash from fucking with different people. You get caught up in their situations and all that shit. I done been caught up in situations that wasn't even my situation.
Yeah.
But I catch the backlash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta sit there and now I gotta bite the bullet.
I've been there.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta bite the bullet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit, you preach to
Hell
the
yeah.
choir, dog.
I've been,
Shit,
I've been there, man. I've been in situations, man, where
Ain't even my situation.
It ain't even my situation, but you got loyalty to people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I got a nigga in a situation, and hella niggas trying to do something to him. He my guy. I knew this nigga my whole life. I'm not about to let him get done wrong, and I can help him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So your loyalty puts you in something, and then also niggas' maturity level don't all come at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You, like me,
Different stages.
when I used to be young, shit, I used to be running with my homies. You know, we used to be fighting other blocks and shit because we were stupid, and then nothing no better. You know what I'm saying? But then I start, getting around people. They start showing me some shit that I never seen. I start learning shit I never knew about. So my maturity level went quicker than everybody I was around.
Exactly, you got to.
So I'm saying, so with that, it kind of like, I still fuck with them, but I can't fuck with them the same way I used to fuck with them because I'm learning now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm realizing what them niggas is doing may not be good to be around at a point in time. So,
What's that term? Love you from a distance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had to do that because it was a situation where, I had to step back. I think I already know the situation where I had to, but I'm like, you know what? I can't fuck with you because you going like what someone went bad.
Yeah.
Either I would have been hurt or something would have been hurt or I would have been gone. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
It's called growth. People change every day.
Hell
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like if I'm cool with a person, you know what I'm saying, we cool and we don't never fall out, don't mean I didn't stop being cool.
Right.
Yeah.
We just on different shit.
Yeah, exactly, man.
You know what
You
I'm
just
saying?
move a little different.
We move different. You know what I'm saying? I went to school with Chris, man. I ain't seen Chris in 10 years.
Yeah.
He pop up on.
Yeah,
It's all love.
It's all love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's all love.
Yeah.
You know, so I took a couple vacations. I say right so hey.
Yeah, I know.
So it's all love. Good
Pull up
for
cheese and I'm like,
yeah.
damn, you cheesing kind of hard, Eddie. What's up, nigga?
You know what I'm saying?
man.
So that's how I
Yeah, I think the first time I seen you, man, after high school, man, I think we was out in Dallas, Texas, man, and Russell's my nigga Eddy Moe live up here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ran into you at the bar. I think you actually bought us a couple of drinks too, though, man. Yeah, it was honest.
We met them other guys that was from Wichita.
Yeah.
I remember they bought us drinks too. And we was in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that was a beautiful night, though, man. You showed us hella love, man.
That was
Showed
your
us how
first time coming out of town.
Yeah, that was my first time ever being out of town.
Yeah, that's what you told us. So we had to turn it up.
Oh man, we bought a couple of dances though. I said,
Yeah.
damn, what?
Hey, man,
y'all was at a strip club?
Oh boy.
We was at Onyx, Dallas.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think it's a couple photos out there leaked on the internet. somewhere that we got.
It's a video of me up fucked up. And I remember Chris got his hair cut in that motherfucker. He's a barbershop in that
There's a
motherfucker.
barbershop in the strip club?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm about to, nigga, I need to go to Dallas.
Yeah,
nigga.
cause I remember we was in there. And he was like, hey man, I'm down here. I said, hey man, we're gonna be at Onyx. So we went down there and mobbed out there. Eddie, I don't know if you was dolo or not, but I seen you by yourself though. But you must have had some friends with you.
Well,
but
I had my,
I had your entourage with
I had
you.
my entourage.
Yeah. Then we was in there.
Just in case anything popped
Hell
out.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I still got a crib down there, so y'all know you can get that popping anytime y'all want to.
Man, you showed us hella
Hell
love
yeah.
down there, though, man.
I remember you was to order vests from Kansas City to fly down to get sent down
okay.
to.
Fun.
Shit.
I mean, I pull up with a truck full of it. So where you get this? I said, man, I gotta take it down to Dallas. They ain't got it.
Damn.
He said they don't got vests in Dallas. I said, what you doing all that shit? All that pop, man.
Ordering vests and taking it
Boy,
down.
hey, that nigga's a real supporter, boy. I've been trying to get my little plug.
Oh,
shit,
we gonna
you
do
know?
a song for that for vests. So
I need that peach if y'all listen, nigga.
pina colada, pineapple, fruit
Hell
punch.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But shoot, man, we gonna take a little bit of a little small break, man. A little bit of an intermission, man. We be back. We got our guy Eddy Moe in the building with us,
Gunna.
man. This is
Yes,
Demxcrazy
sir.
Podcast episode 10.
We out here, drinks and vests on Eddie.
One time.
All right, man. Welcome back to the Demxcrazy Podcast, man. This is episode 10. We got our boy Eddy Moe in the building with us, man. He been
Good.
chopping it up with us, man, providing us game, and we've been soaking it up and trying to bless the viewers with some game as well. So, man, getting back into the music business, man, I just want to ask, what is one part of the entertainment industry you wish you knew more about?
Man, how to get this money. I mean, like, I wish it was a blueprint, like, this is how you do it, and this is how we would be looked at underground artists.
Yeah.
So,
Facts.
this is how you cross over to the mainstream and you get the attention and boom, this is how you get signed and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I knew that part, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I kind of do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just take a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, hard work and dedication to it.
That's
you
a
know what I'm saying?
fact.
It take time for anything to be great. It takes time for that, you know what I'm saying? So that's actually what I believe about that.
What about you, Rasul?
What was the question again?
I was just asking. What's
I know. I was like,
I was just asking. What's one part of the entertainment industry that you wish you knew more about?
I think the business side, like when I was young, all you see was the people on there posing and the videos and the studios, but publishing, you know what I'm saying, promo, you know what I'm saying, promotion, everything, and I think that's the only thing I should have did more research on. Good thing I had my dad to help me with it, because like I said, I'm with BMI. I know all y'all with BMI too, you know what I'm saying, so that's a it was there too, know what I'm saying? But I think it's the business side of the music, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, my dad taught me, but he didn't taught me into, because we was coming into a new age.
Yeah, so
he was
changing.
old school. This is coming from CDs to now the streaming. So like he told me about the other stuff, the CDs and everything, but the streaming stuff we had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know, pressing them hard copies. Like I said, we had to use you for that platform. I appreciate it, Gunner. You know what I'm saying? And we had to do what we had to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hard
Gunner.
copies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know all about them hard copies.
Oh yeah. That's back then when hard copies was a thing, but now they're just second nature though.
Yeah.
But it's just the business side.
Yeah.
Shit, what about you, Chris?
Yeah, because like my first set of hard copies, man, I sold out of them motherfuckers, man. This is what my first set of actual real professional hard copies was. What Lead a Pass Behind. Like I sold out of them bitches, but now selling hard copies is hard because like a lot of people don't have CD players no more. But anyway, to answer your question, man, honestly, man, I ain't saying I know everything, but a lot of stuff is at the tip of my fingers. I just look up YouTube and man, that's really I just look at YouTube or study it.
And sorry to cut you out. Speaking of hard copies, all these niggas right here sold like hotcakes. All this shit was gone just like that.
What's that?
Man, we appreciate
Just want to stunt. Anyway, go ahead.
Shoot, I mean, man, for me, man, kind of like the business side, but just basically knowing like how to do shit in music. Like, you know what I'm saying? How do you find a booking agent? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How do you learn about marketing and where should you market? What's the best tools for you to use for marketing and shit like that? Like,
you can use your distribution guy.
Yeah.
Or your City Baby. You know, I mess with City Baby.
Shout out to
them,
City
boy.
Baby.
Nigga saved my life.
Hey, we got the real nigga shit. City Baby don't take your shit off. Distro Kid, all that other shit.
You gotta pay every year. City Baby is forever ever.
Hey, but don't disrespect them though, because we support all niggas.
We
Shit
do
that's
support
helping
all
niggas
niggas.
making music.
But I'm gonna
Chris.
need you niggas to
shit. I don't. I was playing that.
I'm gonna need you
CD
niggas to step
Baby.
your game.
Disco Kid, broke niggas.
$20 a motherfucker CD ad.
Talk your shit, Eddie.
But nah, it really just a good platform. It helps you because it lets you know where you getting viewed at,
Yeah.
how many streams you getting. You around the whole world, you know what I'm saying? They let you know the gender, the age, they break it down. If it's getting paid by your album, a motherfucker looking you up, or if it's coming through like a shuffle or whatever, it lets you know everything.
Hell yeah.
So like if you want to go ahead and line up a show,
You know where to go.
You know where to go. They give you your first top 10.
That's
so
what
if
I'm saying.
popping in Texas, California,
Australia.
Japan.
Japan.
Man,
I'm gonna do a lineup
Mexico.
and see if I know anybody there and see who's the hottest artist y'all got in there. Or what's the hottest little club y'all got in there.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and get in contact with them and say, hey, boy, I want to throw a show at y'all shit.
Let me ask y'all
I'm
this.
popping there.
Let me ask you this. Speaking of publishing and all that, man, get y'all publishing right. Y'all rapping
Yeah.
shit, you got to get your publishing on point. But
We all on BMI, by the way.
what's y'all most streamed song on Spotify or just any streaming services, Mr. Moe?
Man, like I said, Over Your Head is like one of my number one
We're going to put the
on Spotify.
song on the link. So
It's on Spotify. It's everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But that's my number one. I don't even know. Over my head, I believe that was just like a freestyle that I had did. You know what I'm saying? It just turned out as something to be popping. You know what I'm saying? So like Over Your Head is the biggest one I got the most streams on.
That's fire, dog.
Yeah. I ain't even got the visual. Visual coming soon though, so be on the lookout for that. But I ain't even got a visual to that yet. Just to think that I put a visual with that joint too.
I got to shoot it, though.
Yeah, you gotta shoot it. I've been waiting. Come on with it.
And then,
We can shoot a video tonight, right after the cast.
and
And
then,
you know what?
and your fans, man, they gonna be happy about that. What about you, Double R? What's your most streamed song on Spotify?
My most streamed song is a song called Dirty Bands featuring JL from Strange Music, and that's one of my biggest. My second one is Clean featuring Little Flip. So
Yeah.
shout out to Flip Gates, shout out to Little Flip, Switch Your House, the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Flipperachi, yeah, all there. You know what I'm saying? King, damn, I'm drunk. I was about to say King Cooper. my bad, committing there. My bad. But that's my most new Dirty Bands featuring JL for Strange Music. So.
What about you, Double
shit,
R?
I had to look my shit up because I didn't know.
Oh, you looked it up right there?
Hell yeah, that's what I got Spotify artists for. I need to be. So now the song I got with the most views is it's a record called "Where You Running," and basically, man, it was produced by my homeboy Jericho Battles.
Shout out to
man.
JB.
We been fucking with him since high school,
JB,
dog, and shit. You know, he labeled something, man, and. Shit, it was an idea. I took it and ran with that motherfucker, and shit, it's the best one. That's why I think I'm about to shoot that video.
Oh, we gonna shoot. What about you, Chris B?
So, man, my number one stream song, like I said, I had to look it up just now, too.
Shit, I should look my shit up. Cause that's the last time I seen it. Yeah.
On Spotify, man, it's Fame. It's actually from an album called Blue Lights and Red Bottoms Part 1 with me and my brother, Roy
sir.
Gunner. It's
Classic
called Fame.
album.
It's called Fame, man. That got the most streams on Spotify, man. And shit, in January, this motherfucker just shot up out of nowhere, dog. Where's this motherfucker being played at? I don't know where it's being played. United States and France and the Ukraine.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
United States, France, and Ukraine. But United States been slapping it, nigga. Like, that's fucking wild.
Hell
They shot up
yeah.
out of nowhere in January.
You know what's weird that in the United States, Kansas City's like number 4 on my list. Like,
niggas don't support their own, man.
That'd be crazy, man.
I'm looking like
Niggas don't support their own, boy.
I didn't realize like LA is number 1 on my. Like I got an LA.
I get a lot of
set.
love from Dallas.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
that. I
got
see
a lot of
that.
love
I
from
know
Dallas.
Roy Gunner got a lot of love for South Carolina and whatnot. So.
Hell yeah, hey, South Carolina, I ain't gonna lie, Ohio be fucking with me, bro. I'm gonna have to go out there again.
Yeah, like I said, speaking of these streams, like what y'all do with your first music check though? Like,
My first one, nigga, what did I do? Now, I thought I bought some outfits with my shit. I'm sorry. I didn't want to go buy some outfits with my shit. Nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, when I first got mine, I was like, I'm not gonna spin it, I'm gonna frame it. I was a little broke back then. I said, cha-ching!
Hurry up and cash that motherfucker.
I can't, oh no, I must have had some gates with the motherfucker. Shout out to Gates though.
What you do with your first check, Mo?
Man, I blew that motherfucker fast.
For real.
I blew that check fast, man. I'm talking about, as soon as the guy said, what? I called right and said, hey, I got that check.
Yeah.
He said, what you gonna do with it? I said, it's gone.
Shit.
For real, boy. What about you, RG?
Shit, nigga, some utilities and shit. Probably book some more studio time with that motherfucker.
Hey, speaking of studio time, man, where do you record your music at, Eddy Moe?
Shit, I record in my basement. No,
Damn, for real?
Shit, I know I do, nigga.
No, I record music out there with Tree.
That's what's up,
I go
man.
to Tree Studio all the time, man. That's the only place I record at. Like, for real. Like, that's it. I've been recording there. Me and Tree been having a relationship with each other, man, for about,
years.
About 6-7 years. You know what I'm saying? We've been locked in, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I record my music with. You know what I'm saying?
What about
Everything.
you, Double R?
I go to mid range. I think shouts out to Eric Surratt. You know what I'm saying? He's a good engineer, and like I said, he kind of know my sound and whatnot. And I also recorded tracks at your crib and Leroy crib. You know what I'm saying? And I got a good, nice setup, and it sounds good too. So like I said, shouts out to y'all. So
What about you, RG? Where you recording?
Shit, man, I done recorded at West End, Chapman's when they had that. But right now, currently, I record in my living room. I'm gonna keep it 100. And if I ain't in my living room, I'm gonna go to mid range from my nigga E, and I'm gonna go in the Dark Productions, my nigga Buddha, dog. So
Yeah.
shit, them the two niggas I fuck with, boy. If it ain't my black ass or Chris black ass, them two niggas touching my shit.
what about you, Chris B?
Yeah, man. I spent most of my rap career going to mid range, man, with Eric Surratt. I recorded, man, hella albums there, and then I also go to my dude Buddha, man. In the Dark Productions, man. Buddha's definitely wet, and he called with it, man. So, man, for y'all studio time, man, check out Eric, man. Check out Buddha, man. That get y'all right for the right price, man. I'm talking about high quality sounds, man.
Hell yeah. Well, shoot, man, we about to take a little bit of a break, man. We got Eddy Moe in the building here with us, man. It's the Demxcrazy Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to Demxcrazy, episode number 10. Got Rasul, Roy Gunner, Chris B, and we got our special guest, Eddy Moe, in the building,
fastest
man.
gunner.
Yes, sir.
Man, we talking about studio production and all that, man. How did y'all feel the first time going to a real studio, man? How did y'all feel when you had to actually record at a real studio, man?
Man, it was on the pop for me. I don't know who you directed the question to, but it was on the pop.
That was for everybody.
The first person, I can be honest with you, the first person that I ever really recorded with was Fat Boy Slaps.
That's what's up, man.
I went to his studio, man. I went in that motherfucker, and I told my boy and them, you know what I'm saying, I could say little Ron on Racks.
That's my nigga.
Damn.
EJ Money Gang, you know what I'm saying. I'm in the studio with them, you know what I'm saying. So Ron on Racks, you know, that's my brother. It's been my long time brother. So he tell me like, hey, yo, bro, you gotta make sure as you do this, you gotta make sure it's, you know. I said, nigga, I got this shit on lock, nigga.
I mean, I told Rasul that before, boy. Because I wanted this nigga on the song, bro, and he ain't have his shit read. I was like, nigga, he tried to write it in the car on the way to the studio. I was like, that shit ain't fire, you're not getting on my song.
Yeah. I remember the nigga. I think that pressure kind of. I remember it was cold that day too, and I was in there. The nigga said, "Hey, dog, real talk. If the shit ain't popping, boy, you ain't on this motherfucker." So all right for my life. I ain't gonna lie, that was the best verse I ever had, though. I was in the motherfucker.
Nigga killed me on my own song, boy.
That nigga was driving, that nigga's lip was poking out like this. I said, this nigga serious, dog. I said, you gonna put me on? That nigga was serious like a motherfucker. Like I said, when it comes to music, niggas is really serious about their craft.
Yeah,
Hey, it's funny that you said that though, because Ron on Racks, that nigga grandma used to live on my block.
Yeah.
So like literally, this ain't a studio session, but the first time I ever recorded shit, period, was with him. Yeah. And this is back when we like hella young. So it's like what we did was we had a karaoke machine. Basically, you could get it back in the day. The headphones, the old school headphones, one end was a receiver and one end was an output. Yeah. So we used to break the headphones, and on the receiver end, when you plug it into the mic, you could talk into the motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Then what we did was we used to take niggas beats that from on the radio, and then we would just turn all the like the treble and shit down. Yeah. So all you hear is like you just hear the bass. And we would rap on that shit, dog. We was laying hella tapes, boy. I ain't gonna lie, dog.
Yeah, that's classic. How was your first time recording at the real studio, Russell?
Like I said, when I was young, like I said, my dad was a rock and roll player. So he was I remember one time he was on a track and we was on there singing. I can't sing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't Chris B, you know what I'm saying? Or Roy Gunner, you know what I'm saying? But the first time I was in the studio, I did an album called Reservoir Dogs. You know, shout out to Roy. It's my first time.
Classic, man.
It is a classic. It made me to who I am now.
I see you starting to go back to your roots, man. You starting to put out more music like that now.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate it. And I ain't gonna lie, you know, when you in the studio, to this day, you still get studio jitters. I don't know why. I've been recording for almost 10 years, and I still get the jitters. I don't know why. I don't know why.
High, man.
I don't know.
I'll be like, yeah.
I be chilling. I don't know.
I mean, maybe it's me. I don't know. It's just maybe just I be. But now I just knock shit out now. I mean, when you get older though. But I went to a studio called Dan Smith.
That's what's up. I never been. Wish I could go.
Shout out to Dan Smith. My dad built the studio for him, and he probably could have Dan Smith on the podcast because Dan Smith was in the group called River Rock. You know what I'm saying? He was he's a Kansas City legend, a country legend, and that was the first studio that I ever like recorded. But other than that though.
Yeah.
Christopher B.
Man, my first time at an actual real studio was back in 2014 with a Mid Range Studio, man. So I went to him in 2014, but I didn't record now because we recorded The City.
Yeah, recorded The City.
Me, CSC, Ricky Ramsey, and Russell Reed. We had an album called The City. We just went there for mixing. Wasn't no pressure at all. Mm-hmm. But when I started working on my first solo project called Lead the Pass Behind, Eric was like, yeah, you get in that booth right there. So he got two booths. He got a booth that's like a little small little closet, a little small ass window. Comfortable. I can record in there. But it was a big ass booth with a big ass window, and that's when Mid-Range used to have all these artists up there. So
everybody looking at you.
He had all these dope ass artists up there, man. I can't remember who I was there, but he had his camp there. I was like, I got to rap in front of this big ass glass in front of these niggas right here. Cause I mean, I was in there stuttering and shaking and shit. But yeah, Mid-Range was the first studio I ever went to, man. I was nervous as fuck, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You know, everybody sitting here, their first album was a classic.
Yeah.
You know,
Everybody-
Reservoir Dogs. You know, your album, the album you was in the pitch.
Yeah, early time.
Your
yeah.
album, I ain't gonna lie, Chris B album. That
Fire,
nigga
nigga.
did. I don't know what the fuck you was on.
I'm
that.
still eating off the album to this day.
I know. I don't know what the fuck you was on. That I don't know what the fuck you was on, but that album is a classic.
Man, I went through pain, man. Like I said, that was called Leave the Past Behind. But y'all, you kind of know what led up
Ooh-wee.
to, my life changes during that time, no bull. So it just, pain is a motherfucker. Pain motivates you to go hard.
I was
That's
like,
all
how
it
this
was,
nigga go in here and whoop ass and just shut shit down? Like, I had people on here, yeah, I seen this album. I'm like, damn. So, shout out to everybody for
That was
making
great.
classic albums. How
Hell
about you,
yeah.
Gunna?
Sure. I mean, my first real session, man, was at West End. And I'm gonna be honest, boy. Like, I made better music in other studios, but to me, that's my favorite session because it's the first one. That's the first one where you
album.
see that big ass mixing board that you done seen on TV for years and shit. You know what I'm saying? And man, it was dope. But I mean, as far as my nigga Dan Smith, shout out to Dan Smith, dog. I done recorded 4 mixtapes. My first 4 mixtapes, I recorded them with him, man. I did 4 mixtapes in 5 months, and that nigga had me killing shit. I ain't gonna lie, dog. So,
And don't get it twisted. Leroy recorded 16 songs in 4 hours.
in 4 hours. Every
That's
time.
work.
Never mind. I ain't
That's a
gonna.
bad motherfucker.
I told you.
Shit, I had no choice, boy. That nigga had a 4-hour block for $100.
Yeah,
Shit,
y'all
I get a
two
nigga-
need
I
to make
get
an
a
album.
nigga-
Y'all two need to make an album together. You know what I'm saying? You got Roy Gunner and the fastest Gunner.
Hell yeah.
Bada bing,
Shit,
bada
for
boom.
sure.
But anyway.
Man, so who got some of the dopest music videos in Kansas City that y'all have seen? Like who music videos do y'all like in Kansas City? Like not like the strange music and Rich the Fact. I'm talking about like just regular niggas. Like
I'll go first. I'm gonna get shouts out to Brandocious.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have you on the
sure,
podcast. Brandocious, come on now. It's fun, but Brandocious, I like his work ethic and he dope. I remember him back in the day with the Drone Boys.
Drone Boys.
Brandocious. Brandocious. Ain't gonna lie, Drone Boys recorded at Dan Smith's too. So.
Yeah.
Like I said, but Brandocious got the dopest videos, and shouts out to Juru. We're gonna have him on the podcast real soon.
And
So
Joe, man, that's my OG,
Yeah, yeah.
man. Joe, man, real nigga, man.
Yes, sir.
Like super real nigga.
Edward.
I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I don't even watch TV.
Hell
So,
yeah.
like, for us tap into the videos, I don't watch them.
Understandable.
I really don't watch them, man. I be so caught up in doing what I'm doing, what I
Yeah,
got going
for
on.
sure.
Like, so I don't really actually take the time to sit down and actually watch videos and stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I get to the house, man, look, I'm gonna go to sleep.
I feel you,
You know what I'm
dog.
saying? So when I get home and I turn on the TV, I hop in the bed, I turn on the TV soon. I got old, so as soon as I hit the bed, I'm like this.
Yeah, nigga chilling, yeah.
I nod out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's the only time I'm actually since I don't never watch videos. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, one of my favorite videos was because one of my favorite songs is that "Don't Judge Me" done by D.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
know what I'm
bring bread
You know
doses,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Brandocious. Shout out to Brandocious.
Once again, you
Yeah.
win.
He told you, boy.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorites. So like, I can say that.
Hell
Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? But other than that, you know, all Eddy Moe videos, you know, you type in Eddy Moe. YouTube, you know,
Feel
I
you,
got about 27 videos on there. You know
Nigga,
what I'm saying?
dude.
Let me
dog.
change my Rasul video.
You know what I'm
Shit.
saying? All my shit is gonna match up with what you hearing in the song. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nigga,
No,
Thumb was
yeah.
hurting
Tap
scrolling
in.
the videos. Boy, nigga got so many.
RG.
RG.
Shit, I'm gonna keep it 100. Besides the niggas at this table, shit, my boy Clark and Sid Z, boy, them niggas got some fire
Ooh-wee.
ass
Shouts out to
videos,
Clark.
dog.
Shout
So
out
my
to-
answer. But y'all
Oh shit!
Now go ahead.
Shouldn't have let me go first, nigga. I done tell you, nigga.
Do your thing, boy.
Nah, I'm gonna say them, dog,
Yeah.
because they be having quality product shit. So I'm gonna say them.
Nah.
Chris B. Well, your answer got stole, but
I'm gonna answer it anyway. Nah, like I said, I ain't saying this because it's my brother, but CSC, man, PUSG, that's one of my favorite videos, man. Shot by Sean Riddle, man. Shout out to Sean
Shout
Riddle.
out to Tom Brett. We want you on the podcast too if you want to
I
come.
want you to shoot one of my videos. I'm tapping in with your ass.
Hell yeah.
Looking for you.
And then I
gotta
got,
get my money
uh,
right now. I'm broke right now.
No, he ain't.
Yeah.
No, he ain't.
So I
Nigga
get
ain't
money,
broke.
I'm coming
And then
for you.
Frankie, by the way, I'm not sure if he was from Kansas City, but his videos were dope. You know,
R.I.P. to Frankie, by the way.
he
Man.
had a video called All You. That was shot by Sean Riddle too. And then another one of my favorite videos in the city is Hit Hard by CB Clark. You know, he's like in the boxing ring and stuff, man. That was a really good. Was that another Sean Riddle video?
Hell yeah, Sean Riddle.
Yeah, so man, those are my favorite videos from, up and coming artists in the city, man.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, man. Well, shoot, we got Eddy Moe, man. I just want to ask, you know, man, before we leave here, is there anything that you want to say to the people who following you, the people who basically, you know, watching and supporting you or anything?
Man, all I want to say is, man, y'all keep supporting me, man. I appreciate all the love and support for what I do get, you know what I'm saying? The people that fuck with my music, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. And I'm going to continue giving y'all what y'all want, giving y'all what y'all need, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Vocal Music. Big shout out to Trills, Spills Entertainment. To never forget where you came from. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to everybody out there that's doing their thing, man. Continue, you know, staying focused and don't let nobody throw you off your square, man. Y'all be all right, man.
That's a fact, man. Well, we want to say, man, we appreciate you for stopping through, man. We definitely, you know, fans of you, man. We support everything that you do. So, man, if you have any upcoming, you know, projects or any upcoming shows or events that you got going on, man, let us know. We definitely do what we can to let people know who tuning in that you got something popping out so they can support you as well.
And we out. Chris B and
Google
Demxcrazy.
me, Eddy Moe, man.
Google me, bitch.
Yes, sir.